Hello everyone, this is my process video on how I made my Haruka Sakurai prison uniform cosplay. I haven't seen a whole lot of super clear process videos on this over TikTok, so I decided I'd make one of my own. Before we get onto the process of the costume, I just want to put it out there that the wig I bought was from Art of Wigs, their Magnum Classic in the shade Denim Blue. So starting out, I personally just made my own shirt because I couldn't find anything that I quite wanted online. Obviously, you don't have to do this. This is a personal choice. What I used for the straps was nylon webbing. You can find that on Amazon for relatively cheap. So I take that nylon webbing and with the shirt on, I'd measure around where I needed it to be and gave a little extra space as well because you want to be able to put that on and take it off unless you're adding elastic so that it will stretch a little bit, but I only added elastic for the waist ones. So for most of the webbing, I only attach it to other webbing, and I had to hand sew that because the sewing machine could not quite puncture through the thickness of the webbing. But otherwise, I'd sew it to the shirt, like over the shoulders, and I sewed the part that's kind of just at his hips to the shirt because that one's not attached to anything else. As for the lettering along the arms and on the prisoner tag, I just looked up the MILGRAM alphabet and I copied which visual references I could find, because obviously there's not a whole lot of close-ups. For example, along the arm straps, I wasn't able to read exactly what was on Haruka's, so I just put in repetition because it's on the website. Every saint has a past and every sinner has a future. That is what's written in those letters over and over again, just until I could get it off. And I started that with white acrylic paint so that the blue would show up, and then I, painted the blue acrylic paint, and then it was good. I also spray painted with like a brass metallic spray paint for the buckles and the D-rings and whatever the fastener ones are called. I don't know. Just know that when you're going into that, maybe you can find a sealant or something. I do not have one. So the paint scratched off of the buckles pretty easily, so I ended up just leaving them there. I made it in a way that I could get into the harness without having to open those buckles. But also, as for the prisoner tag, I wrote Haruka's name in the MILGRAM alphabet, and then I added just some of the prisoner information that was provided with the prisoners when we first met them. When it came to the choker, I just used black ribbon because that would be more comfortable on my neck, and I painted the MILGRAM, the M, right side up and upside down in that little shape with acrylic paint once again. I also used Velcro to make the choker attach to itself. Also, for the inside of the straps, I only did this for one strap because it's the only one you can really see the inside of, which is the open chest strap that he has. I used a fabric bond glue to glue some ribbon to my nylon webbing, and that was how I made my inside glue. I also bought his mom's necklace that he wears and the white bobby pins in his hair just off of Amazon for pretty cheap. And that's just about all I did for my Haruka Sakurai cosplay, so I wish you luck in making yours, and I hope this video was helpful.